सो मैंने प्राइवेट चैट पे भेज दिया है।
All right, I guess we are live. So, all right. So, hi everyone. Let's just wait for a couple of minutes and then we could start. All right. So, hi guys. So, today we are having a session on Mitacs Research Scholarship that is conducted in Canada. So we have with us Anisha today, and she is the scholar from MITA. Like she got the MITAC scholarship. So let's just hear out from her that how was the journey. So hi Anisha, could you please let us know more about that? What is this program all about?
Okay, so hi everyone. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. So I'm Anisha Singh. I'm from Banasthali Vidyapeeth, and I'm currently in my fourth year, and I'm pursuing electrical and electronics engineering. And I have interned with Microsoft and Front Row as I interned in Front Row as a product manager and in Microsoft as SWE. And I also got selected for Mitecs GRI, which is Globalink Research Internship in 2021. And yeah, so that's pretty much about me. Uh, I
Yeah,
think,
that's amazing. Like
yeah.
seriously, that's amazing. You have done a lot of stuff. So like, could you please enlighten us with this MITAC scholarship?
Yeah, so basically, Mitacs is a 12-week program and students are selected from 12 countries, which include India, Korea, and every, like, you can search, definitely search about it. There are 12 countries. And so basically, what happens is I'll tell you what is the eligibility criteria. You should be in your third year if you are doing bachelor degree, and you can be in your fourth year if you are doing any integrated course of 5 years. So it is a research internship, and you get it is fully funded. So you also get paid, as well as your project which you are going to be working on is also paid. And this is all paid from, like, this is all funded from Canada government. And uh, you go there for 12 weeks. Unfortunately, I think last year was online, but from now on, you will definitely go there, and you can go into any parts of Canada. Like, it covers almost each and every university. So each and every university from Canada participates in this internship. So you pretty much have chances to go anywhere you want in Canada.
Okay, so basically, like, how can we actually apply to this program? Like, what is the procedure?
So the procedure is long. I won't say that just apply last minute, because there are like multiple things which you have to fill. Uh, it starts with, of course, like, you can go to the site, you can search MyText GRI, and you will directly go there. You can search and you'll see the apply button. You will have to fill your biodata and everything. Like, you'll have to upload your resume. You can also upload your cover letter. You should have at least one LOR. You can also upload up to three LORs. uh, and like, there's a CGPA criteria, so please make sure to keep that in mind. Last year it should be above 8, but I'm not sure about this year. It should also be like above 8. You go there, and after that you have like 3,000 projects, more than 3,000 projects, from which you can select. And you can apply there, and you can choose minimum 3 projects and maximum 7 projects to apply. And you can't reach out to the professors earlier. You'll get to see, like, who is the professor, where is the university, what is the project. but you can't approach them directly. So this is the procedure, and I'll say apply early because the selecting the project part takes a lot of time. Like I took around 1 week to select the project. So yeah.
Okay, so like as you said that it is a very time consuming process. So like how did you actually figure out that which project shall you choose, and how were you actually filtering the projects out of the 3000 bucket that you were having?
Okay, so there were many criterias. There were some like I wanted to go to some specific colleges also. So for example, University of Toronto. So I definitely like tried to choose something which matches with my interest from that university. So I applied there. Second thing that was in my mind was I had some projects in ML AI, and I also did some not a research internship, but I was there with my professor for 1 year in first year from my home university, where I helped him with a research project which was related to CNN and all. So I had some experience there, and I wanted to deep dive into it. So I chose the projects which were related to AI, ML, and like human automation, something like that. Also, like I applied to projects which required good programming skills, because I also like thought, why not try computer science line also. It's not my like branch, but I also wanted to try those. So I basically selected three types of projects. One was completely, not completely, but somewhat based on university area. This was my least priority. And then second was computer science based, for example, Flutter development, web development, or any like if they require a C++ or Python or Java, something like that. So I applied to in those projects, and the most priority I kept was AIML one.
Okay. Is like any branch could apply to this program, or is
Yeah,
there any limit?
no, actually, any branch. In fact, I think anyone can apply. Anyone can apply. Like you can be from medical branch, you can be from commerce branch, from agriculture branch, or like from any field you can apply. And like you just should have like 1 to 3 semesters left for before applying. That's it.
Okay, so like basically, if you are a part of a 4 degree program, so you should be
Yeah,
in your third year, and if you
yeah,
are a part of a 5 degree program, you should be in your fourth year if you want
yeah,
to apply.
yeah.
All right, so that's the eligibility criteria. Got it. So like you were saying that we need to like resume shortlisting is a part of it.
Yeah.
So how did you make your resume like like worthy for shortlisting, and like also about that cover letter? So if you could tell us
Yeah,
about it.
so what I did, I don't think there was any section to attach cover letter in the form. There was short essays, but there was no any like where you can upload your cover letter. So what I did, I attached the link to my cover letter in my resume only, like on the top of it. And like in my resume, I of course like mentioned everything about my like I mentioned college and CGPA because that's the important part. I mentioned my skills. I mentioned my projects and experience. That's also achievements. So that's it. I definitely tried to add up to three projects, and I tried to add like all three different projects. Like one is related to machine learning, second is related to Flutter because I really like working with Flutter, and the third was what related to web development.
Got it. That's amazing. So I wanted to know, like, is there like people actually looking for some particular, let's say, for research work, like as it is a research opportunity? So do they expect students to
Yeah.
have a experience in research field before applying or not?
Uh, I think I'll say this is not mandatory if you don't have any research experience. For example, I'll say, so what happened when I went there and I met like my colleagues, like who are also Mitacs interns. All like not all of them, but some of them had like research papers already published, and I was like, wow, like this is very good. Like I don't have any research paper. Definitely, I have just worked with professors. I've worked with like the literature part of it, but I never had any research experience. So but still I got selected, so I think this is definitely not mandatory. But if you have some experience, then it would be of course edge. Like during the interviews you might get an edge.
Okay, and like, could you please tell us about LORs also? Like, what is the importance of LOR in this
Yeah, I think
application?
LOR plays a very important role. You should definitely get it from someone who knows you very closely, and or any professor you have worked with. And it should not be generic. It should, like, the professor should be able to tell about you, what you are going to offer to Martex and all. So make sure to take LOR from someone who knows you.
All right, got it. I also wanted to know, like, as you said that there are some interview rounds also. So,
Yeah.
like, if uh, so, what is that process and like how to prepare for this interview?
Yeah, so I'll when I applied to 7 projects, and I got shortlisted for three interviews. So what happens is, what some professors do, I'm not really sure, but they try to give everyone equal chance. So if, like, if seven students chose that professor, then he'll take interviews of all the 7 students, and then he'll select. And some what do is, like, you might be lucky if you get selected directly without interview. The professor under which I interned select me without any interview. I got, like, I gave 3 interviews, and I think I got rejected from 2 and got selected in one, but I didn't go there because, like, I think that was related to core computer science branch, and I wanted to explore more like AIML. So I went there. So what happens in interview is, they have your resume. They'll be looking at your resume. So
I guess your voice is breaking,
I
Anisha.
hope everyone can hear me. Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, so you need to go through your resume. You should know everything that you have mentioned in your resume, including skills. If you have mentioned that you know ML, you should know about it. And they might ask you to explain your projects. They might, they'll ask what experiences do you have. Also, like, when you are selecting projects, you will see that they give you brief description about the project, so make sure to understand those also, because you will be working with that project. So they might ask you, like, uh, how are you going to approach, like, if I select you in this for this internship. Also, make sure to Google about the professor. You can definitely find them on Google Scholars, so you can read about them, you can read about their citations and all. So yeah, this is how I prepared. That's it. You just have to go through your resume. Yeah.
So, do they ask anything related to the cover letters that you are mentioning in this opportunity?
No, no, like, they didn't ask to me, so I don't think so.
So, it's basically based on the resume or related to the field that you are actually applying in.
Yeah, yeah. And let me tell you, they are very chill. They'll be very patient. Like, Canadian peoples are usually very kind and very soft spoken, so they'll be very patient. They'll be very, like, friendly with you. They'll just ask about weather and all, and it will be hardly more than 15 minutes of interview. So, like, it's very easy. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
Okay, so could you please let us know about your this experience as well? Like, what was your experience when you were actually interning over there?
Yeah, so I'll just summarize it in one line. It was the best summers of my life. I went there, and like, earlier I was like, yeah, I'm going to Canada. It's cool. I'll just go there, work with everyone. But when I arrived there, when I saw, like, I arrived in Toronto, and I saw the buildings and all, I was like, oh, I'm finally here. Then I met my professor. I went to see the lab, and I was really, like, really in shock because the labs were so huge. There were so many people working there, and it was really fascinating for me. I wanted to learn, like, more and more. I'll tell you what I said to my professor, that I'll be working on this project, but I want to explore more. So if you have any other project, can you please, like, let me know? Can I also, like, work with them? So he was like, yeah, sure, you can. So it was very good. You'll meet a lot of people. You'll meet people from, like, all around the world. It will be very new experience. you'll have to manage everything on your own. They'll give you money, but you'll have to find like accommodation and all. But they'll help you with that also. But it was really fun to go like almost like to like India and Canada are like end of the globe. So you'll have to travel, and it was really fun. It was really fun. Yeah. I learned a lot of things. They'll also conduct various events. One of my like one of my friend who was working on his research, his paper also like got selected in a conference. So they also went to a conference in Montreal or something. So you can definitely travel, and you will get enough time to travel like to other states. So like it's amazing. It's really good. You'll make good friends. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. So like this is a 3 month internship program. So like what work were you actually doing? Like, can you please let us know more about that
Yeah.
research work that you were actually working on?
Yeah, sure. So I was working with a professor, and he already was working on a project for last, I think, 1 year. So what my role was, I had to first you so it is a journey. You'll have to do everything to get your paper published. It might get published, it might not, doesn't matter. So what you have to do is I had to do a lot of literature work. I read papers, I collected papers for like 2 weeks and I read them. Then I summarized them. Then you will go there and work with your professor. They'll also give you lab mates from like they'll give you master's students or PhD student to help you out to be there for you. So you'll work with them also. You'll go to the labs, you'll do your experiments, you'll note down the results, then you'll show them. You'll there will be meeting with your professor and your teammates every week, definitely 1 day in a week. So you'll have to present your work, you'll have to keep them updated what you are doing through a presentation, and that's how it goes. Once you are done with everything, once you have achieved what you wanted to, your paper might get like published. So yeah.
Got it. Okay, so I just wanted to ask, like, what are your takeaways from this program, or like, why would you suggest our students, like, why they should actually apply to this program, or like
Yeah.
benefits of this program? Yeah.
Yeah. So this the major thing like which I thought about it, they give you I think they give you this fund your they partially fund your masters if you do it in Canada. Mitex partially, like there's a Mitex fellowship, and they fund your masters if you do it from Canada. So this is a very big plus point for me because I really want to do masters. So that's why I went into research. So this definitely helps you in research. Mitex is a very known program. Trust me, everyone in research knows about it. And like there is DAD, there is Mitex, there are many other programs, and these all are very prestigious. If you just write it in your resume, you are highly you'll definitely get shortlisted for a good college if you are applying for masters. Second thing, you can also if you do even if you don't want to do masters, you'll learn various thing, and you can come back here, and you can if you are still more interested in research, you can join various research companies. Like Microsoft has Microsoft Research, Google Research, so you can also join those. uh and like yeah, that's it, I think.
All right. So, any other advice you'd like to give to the students who are actually
Yeah.
watching?
Yeah, and even if you are like not into research, I think you can go there and you can see, because I was not really sure about the research part, but when I went there, I knew that this is a very good field. There is hardly, I'm sorry, but there was no time limit for me. I can work from anywhere. I did it. I only went to college like once a week to the lab. That's it. I can work from anywhere. There's no time limit, there's no one commanding you, there's no you just have to do it on your own pace, which was very like flexible for me. And even if you don't want to go into research, it will be a good experience for you because you will learn a lot of things apart from like doing coding and all. You will definitely learn a lot of things. You'll get exposure, you'll learn a lot of things, trust me, because when you go somewhere far from your parents, you learn a lot of things, how to survive there on your own, because there's
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of things. You will definitely learn how to live in different time zones. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, I guess now we could head towards the Q&A session. So whatever doubts you are having, you could just post it in the chat box and Anisha will take them.
Yeah, so I think we have a question. Is it
Yeah, we
required
have.
to have some work on research compulsory? As I said, no, it's not compulsory, but if you have it, it's good. If you don't have it, it's fine. Just mention your projects, because then you will have something that will define what you have done in past. So mention about your projects. That's it.
All right. So we have another one, can research internships help in application, shortlisting, or research paper is a must?
Uh, uh, I told you research paper is not a must. Can research internship help in application shortlisting? I mean, if you already have some experience, then you can definitely go try to like select those projects where you already have experience with. Otherwise, it's okay. You can just explore and do whatever you want there. Like, yeah.
Okay, so next we have what are the key points to make your application stand out? Maybe you could just
Yeah.
summarize it again.
Yeah. Uh, your CGPA should be above 8 to be like in a safe zone. Even if you don't have a CGPA above 8, I think you should definitely apply, because I saw two of my friends got in Mitex. They got in the second round, but they still got in. They didn't have a CGPA more than 8, but they got in. So I think you can still try, and like definitely mention about your projects, please. Mention about your achievement. Your LOR should be from a, if possible, from a good professor, and uh, I attached my cover letter. You might not attach it, but it will be good if you will attach. Just write some like motivation letter or something, that why you want to get selected in this. Like, yeah, I think that's it. You can't do anything more from your side other than like making a good resume. Yeah.
Got it. So next we have that what is the last date to apply and when is the application opening? So could you please just let us know the timeline, like
Actually,
roughly?
I think it's September 15 this year. I'm not really sure, but it stays open for 1 month. I know this, so just check once in Google or somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, just like keep having a look on the all the opportunities that are available. Even like we at Coders Cafe, we will just keep you tuned with all the upcoming opportunities. So just keep subscribe our channel, and we'll actually keep posting about the opportunities. And whenever like such my tax or any other opportunity will come, we'll post you about it. So yeah. Okay, so we have, is professor designation an important factor for our LOR, and like do you they need to be from dean
Mm.
or HOD?
No, I don't think you should generally go for the dean or HOD, if you have like previously worked with them, if they have taught you anything in those 2 years, then of course you can. But in my case, I had zero interaction with my dean or HOD, so I didn't ask them for my LOR. I asked one of my professors with whom I already worked in my first year. So he knows me. He knows how I work. Am I punctual or not? So he wrote those things in LOR. I'm not sure the dean would be able to write it for you, but if they can, you can ask. Like designation doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay, so one of them is asking how many LORs did you provide?
I provided two LORs. Yeah.
Okay, so is there any restriction or like
No, no. You should have one LOR. That's a must. That's it.
all right, got it. So are there any other programs for US, UK, Australia?
Yes, there are many. There are many. There's DAD for Germany. There is OIST for Japan. There is uh, there is this is not a program, but there's like University of Auckland. They provide you funded scholar, like they fund your internship, a research internship. So there's that. There's CMU. You can definitely like search about CMU. It is known for its research. So you can check out CMU page. They keep on posting about internships and research internships. There is CERN, like for research. It's in Switzerland. You can also try to search them. CERN is like very prestigious. It's very competitive, but please do check it out. And yeah, if possible, I'll just name it out and like just give me few minutes. I'll do it in the last. I have a list. I'll let you know all about all the other opportunities. Or you can search like there's a GitHub repo. You can directly search research international research opportunities GitHub. You'll The first link whatever comes up is the link. They have around 40 to 50 a list of research internships which are funded. Yeah.
Got it. So, like, that's really amazing. Okay, so like, how to find such programs online? So, how did you?
Yeah. Um, I think I already knew about Mitacs and that. About other programs, I got to know it from, like, of course, I saw like about even for Mitacs also I saw it in Codis, and you guys definitely keep updated about it. I saw it on LinkedIn, and sometime you can try to find it on LinkedIn, and you can join some Telegram groups which keep on like posting about these opportunities. But if you specifically want to know about research internship, just Google it out, because I don't think many people focus on research internships. So just Google it out for your own sake and write it down. Yeah.
Got it. So, there's a question that if we have a research paper in a particular field and if we are applying for another field, like, is it fine?
Yeah, it's completely fine. They'll definitely get to know about like that you already have a research experience. You have already done some work in other field. I think they'll be fine with letting you do it in other field. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you are trying to explore a new field
Yeah.
now. So,
Yeah.
got it. Okay, so should the professors from the college I'm studying in, or can they be from other colleges too?
They can be from other colleges too. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay. So it's just that you were supposed to work under some professor. He or she should know you very well so that they could write you a very good
Yeah.
LOR.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Right.
it.
Okay, so I have got two projects I'm interested in. One at Great University, where we have about three-fourths of the experience, and another project at a slightly smaller uni where I have a strong experience. What do I prioritize?
Uh, I'll say go with the greater university, and like you can always like put it in preference. There is a preference thing, so you can put the first project which is in a great university in first position, and then you can put the second one in second position. I think going to great university will be an edge if you are planning to do masters, because trust me, they usually try to fund your masters. Even not even my text, like your professor itself will come to you and himself will come to you and tell you that you did a great work. I hope you can join us for masters. I'll definitely love to fund your masters or something like that. It generally happen with my tech interns. So try to choose the great university, because you will have a good chance to for masters. And plus, doing something from a reputed college definitely matter. I'm not saying don't go for smaller university, because smaller university might have the professor from that one might have a lot of citation. He might be very good, so you can also try that. But according to me, choose the great university. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so now we have. Do we need to make resume from my tax template on website, or can we just submit our own template?
You can submit your own template. I think everyone I know submitted their own template, like, so yeah, just submit it, whatever resume you already have made.
Okay. Guys, if you have any other doubts, please write it down in the chat box and she'll take it.
uh, and I would also like to mention that you can, like, it is definitely in person internship, but if you are not able to go there, if you have some issues, you can always talk out to them, and they'll like they'll see if you can do the internship online or not, and you might get to do it online also. And it is a 12-week internship, but you can reduce it to 10 weeks also, and in some cases 8 weeks also. So it's flexible. Yeah.
Okay, so does it depend on the projects or like it is based on our convenience? We could just change the timeline.
Yeah, you can anytime change the timeline. I changed it. It was 12 weeks for me, but due to some reason I had to come here early, so I changed it to 10 weeks. So you can always do that.
Okay, so we have one question that did you submit any English proficiency exam score in the form? So is it so?
No, no, they don't ask you for it. It's fine, I think. Even if you like, you should know English, of course, but it's not necessary to submit any IELTS score or something.
So like one question from my side also, like what were the challenges that you faced while you were actually working in this internship program? Like, maybe while
Yeah.
you were applying or maybe when you were actually doing your internship. So
So I had some myths. I used to think that I don't have any research experience. I'll definitely not get selected. Plus, I'm not from a. So I'll tell you that these programs. I'm not generalizing, but generally, DAD, Mitacs, and these programs take more students from colleges from like tier one colleges or something like that. Because personally, also like people I met there, they all were from tier one colleges. So I was like, I'll definitely not get selected, and I don't have research paper, this that. But I got in, and challenges is, to be honest, I didn't face any challenges there in terms of my internship, because everyone was very nice. The professor was very nice. He literally helped me for. They'll also provide you mentors before you go there, and the mentor will be like for responsible for everything. You can ask them about everything, your accommodation. They'll help you. They'll send you people. They'll send people to help you out for each and every process. So it was very smooth. Trust me. I when I arrived there, I didn't even know how to go to my college, and it was like 6 hours away. But everything like just worked out. It's safe. The country is very safe, so I don't think there was any challenges that I faced. Yeah.
all right, got it. So, thanks a lot, Anisha, for such an enlightening session. And guys, just subscribe to our Coders Cafe YouTube channel. We keep posting about new opportunities and like whatever new opportunities come in this field and how to prepare for it. And we'll actually let you like connect with, like today we connected with Anisha. Similarly, we'll get you connected with other students who have actually done really well in other opportunities. So yeah, just stay tuned and subscribe to our channel. That's what I say. I guess we could wrap up our session. Thanks a lot for joining the session.
Yeah, all the best to
Yeah,
whoever
all
who is
the best.
applying. Yeah.
Yeah, all the
Okay.
best, guys. Thank you.
See you. Bye.